All right. And we're live.
All right.
Okay. My name is Joey Colley. I'm an affiliate marketer and husband, father. Anyways,
We'll roll into one.
welcome to this live. This is Ben Fortner.
Yep. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, for sure. So I met Ben a while back, probably back in December, and he was, he had kind of gotten started with his journey around the same time as I did, I think, and we both kind of hit it off, and we're able to kind of play off each other with some TikTok. And he's just a really great guy. He's helped me get out of that valley of despair a few times. Like he's been encouraging to me, and I thank him for that. And he's just an awesome guy. So, anyways, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, Ben, and about your backstory?
Right on, man. Well, thanks, Joey, for taking the time to invite me on your Facebook group and do an interview today. It's a pleasure. It's always fun doing these type of things. So give you a little backstory on myself. Well, basically, just like what you kind of explained, I'm a father myself. I'm a husband. So I'm a father of two beautiful kids and a wonderful wife. Full-time job, 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, weekends off, which is great. But I do affiliate marketing as well. So I'm living the normal life of going to my job and providing for my family, but also actually dipping into a little bit of online stuff. Right? I never really thought I would ever do that. You mess around with social media. You think it's fun. You're scrolling all day long, stuff like that. Just having a good old time. A bunch of your friends from way back when, you get to kind of interact on social media. So you really don't take it too serious until you get into the online space of online marketing, email marketing, and then you kind of opens it up a little bit, right? So how I kind of fell into affiliate marketing. I don't know if I told you this story. I know I told you a story on how I kind of got involved with TikTok and saw affiliate marketing, but actually the original story of how I got into affiliate marketing, I was just on the computer one day and I actually saw an ad for Entra. Okay, so Entra is owned by Jeff Lerner, and he does online marketing. He's really big, just like Legendary Marketer with Dave Sharp as well. But he does his own thing. So Jeff Lerner is pretty big as well. And I actually took his free. It wasn't free. I think it was like $29.99. It was a course. It was like for 10 days straight, and it sucked me in. Just trying to figure out how to make money online, and how he spoke was just so passionately, and really drew me in so much. So I said, what the hell? I'm going to dive in this and see where it leads me. And one of the modules within that little 10-day course I was going through talked about affiliate marketing. And out of the 3 focus points that he was talking about within that 10 days, what drew me the most was affiliate marketing. I'm like, I might be able to do this. Right. So I actually, registered. I talked to an advisor, and kind of like Legendary, they were, advising me on additional trainings. And at the time, I just couldn't afford it. Right. So I think I lost my interest and I just kind of moved on. Right. But then one day I was, playing around with my kids, and we were looking on Facebook, and I said, what the heck? I'm going to check out TikTok. I downloaded the app, and then we started looking at videos. And then, I actually got an account, and I started making these little videos with my kids, those songs like chicken wing, doing some fun with my kids, right? So you're flipping through, and you're going through like your For You pages, and then boom, I come across affiliate marketing again. I'm like, what are the odds, right? So, let's check this out. And the one guy that I initially was drawn to, like we all know, is Austin Becker. So I was seeing his TikToks, and he was drawing me in, he was reeling me in, man. And I was getting really pumped up about it. And at the time, in which he still does, he was promoting Legendary Marketer. I'm like, okay, well, what's Legendary Marketer? Well, like anybody else does, you go on the computer, you search Legendary Marketer, and you check it out. And then I came across
Yeah.
the 15-day challenge. So I said, you know what? It's $7. That's it. You know, $7 investment to maybe have a better financial future for myself, or just give it a shot and then move on if it doesn't work out. Right. So I said, you know what, let's give it a shot. So I did. And I was so in tune with it. I was kind of upset because I wanted to bust through this on a weekend, right? Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to get through this. Like, I'm going to get the ball rolling because it's just, you know, it's in my mind. I want to do it now. Well, you get through day 1, day 2, day 3, then boom. Oh, now you got to make an appointment with your advisor, and then boom, I can't talk to him till like a week from now. So then I have to kind of wait to even keep moving on, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, that's where a lot of people get hung up. And one, sign up for the challenge, go through the beginning of it, and then they quit and don't move on, and they just forget about it because they don't have the patience, or you have the mindset and you actually say, you know what, this is something I actually want to do. So I'm going to get serious, and I'm going to go through it no matter how long it takes. And I'm going to, you know, apply myself. Right. And that's what I did. I went through the challenge, and, you know, I'm thankful for it because there's, you know, so much within those 15 days that you learn. And why not learn from David Sharp, you know, because, you know, he reeled me in too. Right. He got me all pumped up because of how passionately he talks about his business and how much of a great business model it is with affiliate marketing that I continued it. So, and that's kind of how I got into affiliate marketing, you know, and then kind of started my journey with creating my content on TikTok and continuing my education though, you know, beyond those 15 days. And I think that's super important for everybody because there's only so much you can learn in 15 days. It's more of an introductory in a sense where kind of teaching you what affiliate marketing is and how you can make money online, you know, in different ways. But you have to continue to invest in yourself, and it's truly the best investment you could ever make is really truly invest in yourself. So it's kind of how I got into affiliate marketing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned Austin because he was big back then too. You know, I was seeing Brian Brewer was like one of the first ones, and man, I just love that guy. I mean, he's amazing. He's his approach to it, you know, to educate people. I like that, and you know, I've been shifting my approach kind of to the same thing. You know, much like you know, with your YouTube channel and stuff like that. So definitely. Well, so tell us a little bit about your TikTok channel and like kind of, I guess, your progression in that and how you've started, you know, mastering that and then branching out to other avenues, you know, for the ability to communicate better and things like that.
Yeah, I think it doesn't come easy to me whatsoever, but I think I have a good time with it. And I also think I can get through it pretty smoothly because I'm a big communicator. I like to talk. I don't really shut up. I like to talk to people. I like to get to know you, how you're doing, see what you're doing. Just you know, genuinely, just be nice and you know, see what people are about. So that's why it's so much fun on TikTok that you get to kind of be yourself, and you'll get to communicate with a lot of people all over the world, right? Not just in this town that you live. You're actually interacting with so many people around the world. That's why I'm so in love with affiliate marketing, because I've met so many awesome people like yourself that I never probably would have ever met in my life if I did not, you know, get into affiliate marketing, right? I call it a big community, right? If you go into my TikTok, I have this one video I did, and I'm like, you know, yelling out like a monkey, right? So it's like I yell out, and I'm listening for all my other TikTok to yell back, you know, in a sense, and that kind of represents a community of who we are. We communicate with each other, we help each other, we see how everybody's doing, and you're kind of rooting everybody on, right? But with TikTok, you know, I started it, you know, and I can look back to my first TikTok and I did horrible, right? I think we can all say that, right? We all crashed on our first probably 10 videos, right?
Yeah.
You know, building content, because the more you do it, the better you're going to get. it's going to be, repetitive, and you're going to be able to feel more confident in front of the camera.
Definitely.
But also it helps to really see kind of what everybody else is doing too. A lot of the TikTokers that have thousands and thousands of followers, what are they doing right? And then what are you doing wrong? Right. And then kind of learn from that, put your own spin on things, and then you start to grow individually and become more confident and can start building more content, more valuable content, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of what you want to do, especially if we're talking about a niche, they call it, right? Mm-hmm. So you want to be consistent within one niche and build value for the viewers that are watching your video, so it hooks them and they continue to watch it. And then who knows, they might decide to invest in themselves and start an affiliate marketing business too.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I know you're killing it though, man. You're doing awesome on TikTok. You got way more followers than I do, man. You got like double.
It took a long time to get there, and you remember back when I was, just starting off, and I struggled. I had probably 300 or 400 followers, and I was struggling. I was kind of down on myself at the time, and you were just like, oh man, just keep working at it and keep, and you just encouraged me. That was one of the things, one of the valleys of despair that I had to get through. And I was new to TikTok and to being on camera, and I guess new to that type of social media. And once I started getting comfortable with it, and I've kind of branched out. I am in, or I guess my channel is more of it's a little bit broader. It's not niche down specifically. It's more about making money online, which lots of people want to make money online, and that helps me introduce affiliate marketing. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of been one thing that's helped me. But anyways,
that's awesome. No, yeah. You're doing great, man. So keep it up.
Yeah, you too. So building these relationships, there's really not a lot of time on TikTok. You have a 15-second or a 60-second time window. And so what have you done to bridge the gap and be able to communicate more and kind of build relationships?
Well, really, leveraging what social media provides to you. There's TikTok, which is instant communication with what you could post a video right now this second, and in 10, 15 minutes, boom, you might have 20,000 views. Like, it's that instantaneous, right? Yeah. But there's only so much you can do on TikTok as far as communicating, and then doing the DM chat. So what we call in affiliate marketing, right? Driving traffic. Driving traffic from TikTok, and TikTok is awesome because it allows you to really promote your other social platforms like YouTube and Instagram, right? You go into the elements or the emojis, right? And they have all these different emojis, whatever you could put on your TikTok videos, basically promoting their competitors, right?
Yeah.
So myself, when I'm, doing any video, and then people might comment, then I throw them in a DM, and then we start chatting back and forth on TikTok. I drive a lot of people over to Messenger and really leverage and utilize Messenger to continue that conversation, to start building that relationship, to hopefully get them to, see the broader picture of what affiliate marketing is and how it could really benefit them financially, and really just doing it from home, right? From your computer all the way down to your phone. And some people look at marketing as being very difficult, and it is. It's not easy. It is not easy whatsoever, but you can really learn it with zero experience. And that's why the creators of these courses like Dave Sharp, have really broke it down into a 15-day and broke it down so simplistically to where the average person on the street, like myself included, when I knew nothing about affiliate marketing, can actually learn it and then actually, do something with it. So that's why I drive a lot of traffic from TikTok over to Messenger and build that stuff and leverage what Facebook and Messenger gives you. So that's what I do.
Yeah, definitely. That's what you have to do, and that was one thing. Recently I interviewed Nate Ryan, who is a mentor of yours.
Yeah, he's my
Super amazing guy. I love Nate. He's just awesome, and I'm glad that I met him. Through you and TikTok and Facebook. Building those relationships, and he talks about that, and it's just really important to your brand, and to you, like if that's, if you really truly want to help people, there's a Zig Ziglar quote that's, if you help enough people get what they want, then you'll get what you want. And, it's kind of, I guess it's sort of like karma, if you help people, then you get, it's going to come back to you.
Yeah, it's always better to give than to receive, right? And I know we had talked a little while ago, and I want to reiterate so people hear, like, this comment I'll never forget from Gary Vee. I saw it the other day, and then I had to do a video on it on TikTok. I just had to. But he says, I don't care about how many viewers I have. I don't care about how many likes I have. I care about the content that I'm building. And if I can affect one person's life and change one person's life, that means so much more, right? So going into affiliate marketing, people can't think that it's a get rich scheme. I'm going to do the 15-day and then boom, day 16. Oh, I'm going to make a bunch of money. It's not going to happen that way, right? It's a process. You have to be kind of, addicted to the journey, and understand that there's a bigger goal at the end. But while you're doing it, you could be learning, you could be doing it, and then you could also be teaching it. Mm-hmm. And to go into it wanting to help somebody else, it's an awesome feeling. Like the other day I was talking to somebody on Messenger, and, I really saw that they were in the challenge, but they were stuck, right? They were stuck. So we were speaking back and forth, and then they finally ended up getting through the challenge. And then they asked me, what do I need to do to get set up? So I helped them set up a funnel. I helped them set up, their autoresponder, and they never knew that they could do that until I actually helped show them that. Right. And then there was another lady, which was super cool. Her niche was shopping. Right. So she's like, oh, how can I do affiliate marketing with shopping? And I said, you can do it with Amazon. I said, you can become an Amazon associate. Right. Mm-hmm. You can start promoting Amazon products. You can make a TikTok and actually introduce and demonstrate these products that you're promoting. Get a link tree. Put those links to those products on your link tree. If the customer likes the video, they'll go to your link tree, click the link, purchase the product, and you get paid. And she didn't know she can do that. And then there's a bunch of people on TikTok that actually do that. So I shared a couple of videos to her, so she checked it out, and she was just so heartwarming with what I did for her. It made me feel good. It's cool when you can do that.
Yeah.
So, it's more powerful. Definitely.
And that's one thing too, that's really, just getting into this. It's so interesting because there's so much, like I've seen things in Facebook, or I've seen things online, and I never really understood, how does this work, or who's doing this, or what is this, how do they do that? You know what I mean? And so that's one thing for me. It's like, I've discovered so many things. I'm just like, whoa, mind blown,
And there's so much more to learn. It's
for sure.
I don't even think you and I have even scratched the surface yet, dude. Like there's something more for us, and that's what's so exciting about it too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I like to do is I like to, in every interview, I always ask my guests to, drop a few golden nuggets. What are some, for somebody who's new or just beginning, or even, just thinking about getting into affiliate marketing, what are some things, like, what do you wish you would have known, or what would you do, I guess, to prepare for that, or what's going to help them?
What's going to do to prepare, or what's going to help them?
Golden nuggets.
I think, one of the biggest thing is just, being consistent, and having tunnel vision. Because, there's a lot of people that, when you tell them, oh, I do affiliate marketing, well, what's that? Mm-hmm. they kind of, they don't know what you're talking about, or they may think, oh, you can't make money doing that. Well, just have self-pride and have self-confidence and do you, right? Do it for yourself, make yourself happy, and have focus, the mindset. I could say a bunch of different terms, but it's really just having the confidence that you can do it. Don't tell yourself no, right? That's the biggest thing. Just have confidence in yourself, because a lot of people go into it with self-doubt, and they get through like half of the challenge, right? Like we said before, then they quit.
Yeah.
Or they start looking at all these different things online, and like, oh, and they get so overwhelmed that they just quit, right?
Yeah.
Just start small, start building your business, put together a plan, of course, but start building your business little by little. But honestly, one of the biggest things too is don't be afraid to ask, right? Like I made a video the other day, but I heard something, and I said, man, I got to do something. How do I make a video on this message that I heard? And I heard it. Remember this: find the who to do the how. You know what that means? Find the who to do the how, right? So find the person that knows what they're doing, right? So you can do it too. So find the who to do the how. So that's the biggest thing. Find yourself a mentor. Find somebody that you trust. Like myself, my mentor is Nate Ryan. He's a genuine, great dude, and he's very smart and knows what he's doing. And I can lean on him for anything that I need. And I've learned so much from him. And he's taught me so much that now I'm teaching too, right? I don't know everything. I'm not saying I do, but I know the basics, and I know to how to get the business up and running. And I can give you the confidence and give you the mindset to keep pushing forward. And that's what you need in your corner. So, find yourself a mentor and just do it small, so then you can start building yourself. I think that's the biggest thing. Don't have shiny object syndrome. We all know that term, right? Some people want to start quick and make money now. So they see all these gurus, right, making all this money, and they're doing all this stuff. So guess what? Oh, I think I can do it too. Well, if you're still learning, like I said, start small and then start growing yourself. Master one thing, move on to the next.
Yeah. Well, and that's a really great point. And one thing that a lot of people don't realize, because they don't see it, they're seeing this video of this successful person, which is truly amazing. I mean, it inspires people like you and me. But the thing is a lot of those people have been doing this for a long time. Like Austin Becker, he's been doing this for years. Brian Brewer, he's been doing this for since 2012, I think. I mean, for years. They've tried and failed and learned and tried again, and and so that's why they're so successful, is because they've been doing it a long time. And there are some people that do get lucky, but it's not our get rich quick scheme. That's one thing I always tell people. I'm like, if you want to get rich, I've had people say, oh yeah, I want to do this, and can I make $10,000 a month? And I'm like, it's possible to make $10,000 a month. It's possible to make 100,000. I mean, I know super affiliates that do this, but you know what? It's not typical, and it doesn't start off like that. You have to build that. You have to build your knowledge. You have to learn. You have to invest in yourself, and it's not a get rich quick scheme. You have to look at the long game.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it takes time, and a lot of effort, and a lot of focus, and a lot of willing to educate yourself to get where you want to be. Because just because you've been doing this for 10 years doesn't mean you know it all, and then you got to stop educating yourself. No, it's you got to keep learning. You got to keep involving yourself with like-minded people, right? A lot of the top affiliates, we know, they have these masterminds. They hook up and do these 10, 15 group Zoom calls, and they talk to each other, and they're like, what are we doing? Right? What do we need to do better? Right. That's the biggest thing. Don't stop learning. Don't stop learning, because that kind of rhymes. So don't stop learning if you don't want to stop earning. There you go.
Totally.
But, it's just, I don't know. I just have a passion for affiliate marketing, and damn it, I'll tell anybody, you got to start, you got to do it. You can do it if you just put your mind to it, and have fun while you're doing it too, so you don't burn yourself out.
Definitely. Yeah.
And that's what's fun about what TikTok gives us too. It's not just email marketing, and sometimes that can get a little boring, right? But it's not just sending out emails and posting stuff on Facebook. You can actually have some fun with it and create some fun videos on TikTok and create value.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's one of the fun things about that is, it took me a little bit of time to warm up to that, and start like really watching the trends. But that's one thing I love Alex Bush's videos. His videos are always entertaining, and there's a few people out there that are putting out some really funny stuff, and I'm just like, it just cracks me up. And I try to throw a few of those in there, also, but yeah.
I know sometimes you got to steal their good ideas, man, because sometimes their videos are hilarious. You got AJ Rants that does some funny ones. You got Shaka Lifestyle with Alex Bush, some funny ones. Top of my head, Austin Becker does a lot of funny ones. But that's just the name of the game, man. That's just the generation now that you got to do. You got to entertain.
Yeah, well, that's one of the things. You have to educate, you have to put in the work, and really you've got to work on your mindset. Like that's another thing we haven't totally talked about that, but mindset is so huge. Like mindset is like 90% of it. Like it's not easy, and being an entrepreneur is not easy.
No.
But if you continuously learn and train your mind and get your mindset right, you can do it. You can do anything. And that's like what we do. We're reading these books, and I listen to audiobooks, and I'm trying to learn all the time and just keep my mind in a good place and open to learning and open to growing.
Yeah, most definitely. That's the key. And like I said, not like I said, but just like you said a little bit ago, mindset, man. It's really the mindset. Like me, I have a full-time job. I go to work. I work there 9-10 hours a day, and then I come home to the family, and then I'm juggling my affiliate marketing business and family time at the same time every day. In the afternoon, evening. Because I go to work early in the morning. I'm normally home by early afternoon, and then I have a good amount of time that I'm home the rest of the evening. But I'm juggling both because both is important to me. Even when I'm at work, I'm thinking about affiliate marketing, especially the legendary wake up call. You see me in my office. I have the door halfway shut, and then I have the volume on low, and I have it on my desk all sitting up. So I'm listening to the interview at 7 o'clock, just because it's important to me. I don't want to miss it, right?
Yeah.
But we do what we can to make it happen.
Yeah, for sure. So you want to talk a little bit about your, like what you're promoting and a little bit about your channels. I've been, you can see, here's Ben's information down here, his TikTok and his YouTube and his Facebook group. If you're interested in joining, I'd suggest joining. He puts out some really great content, and I definitely recommend it.
Yeah, most definitely. Thank you. Like I said, I have my TikTok that I post, a good 2 to 3 videos a day, sometimes a little more, just depends. And then of course I have my Facebook group. I'm starting to grow that a little bit more. And, I've done my interview series as well. I've had some stuff on there, had some fun interviewing some top affiliates. Looking forward to interviewing you too, buddy.
Right on.
And, so I'm having fun with that. That's been, pretty great. And then, of course, like I mentioned before, messing around on Messenger. Messenger is really awesome. Great way to communicate and connect with people on a higher level. And then YouTube, YouTube, it's growing slowly but surely. I think I'm, in the around almost 90 subscribers, I think, something like that. So it's growing a little bit. It's great. I try to post at least one video a week, try and keep the algorithm going, at least once per week. Really leveraging the YouTube Shorts, right? They kind of came out with that recently with the YouTube Shorts, so I'm really leveraging that. That's really nice, and that's really it. But I really think my main source of social media platform is truly TikTok. But I think for the long term, and I think a lot of people would back me on this, is really growing your YouTube, because that could really bring you passive income, creating your content and driving traffic to your affiliate links through YouTube. I really think that's long-term sustainable growth that you could really have on YouTube. They can get rid of TikTok tomorrow, right? But they're not going to get rid of YouTube. I'll tell you that.
So, yeah. Did you know that YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world?
Behind Google?
Behind Google.
Yeah.
But guess who owns YouTube? Google.
Yeah. Right? So YouTube's not going away. They have YouTube TV, So I would highly suggest jumping on the train with YouTube and starting your channel and really getting in tune with that, and starting small like I have. Just one video a week, if you can do that. And what's kind of cool too, I was even talking with Nate. Nate said, which I never thought or never done before, is that you could build a bunch of content and you can actually schedule it so it posts at certain times. So if you don't have time to do stuff every single day, you can spend a few hours, building some valuable content, and then you can batch them, right, and have them post whenever you want. So then you don't have to do it for weeks at a time.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
Kind of cool.
Yeah, I was actually looking into that. I downloaded a program or an app. I think it was called Later, and I was just starting to try to learn how to use that, and then TikTok put it on their platform. So I was like, oh wow, this is awesome.
Yeah.
So nice.
Yeah.
Well, man, is there anything else you want to talk about?
Right. Not much, man. I just, like I said, I'm passionate about what I do, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it. Having a lot of fun learning, but also just building relationships with great individuals like yourself. I could just name a bunch of people that, I'm just thankful to get to know and have that friendship, like with Nate Ryan, Jonathan Montoya. Love that dude, man. That guy's, a great guy. He's got a lot of great things going. Austin Becker and Brian Brewer and so on and so forth. A lot of great people within this community. And that's kind of what keeps me going and motivates me to keep pushing forward and learning and making money as we go, but also impacting people's lives and getting them to see what affiliate marketing can do for them. So
yeah, that's awesome. That's one thing I definitely want to put out there for anybody who's new or getting into affiliate marketing. The community can be really amazing. I mean, there are some bad apples, just like there is in every bunch, but for the most part, my experience has been incredible. Everybody has been supportive, and I've mentored with Jamar Jones. He's been
awesome.
really amazing for me, and like with you and just a bunch of great people. So that's one thing. If you're looking to get into this, there are a lot of really amazing people, and the community is something that you definitely want to get involved with. And don't be afraid to ask questions, because people will help.
Most definitely.
So anyways, well, man, I guess, you have a great evening, and I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. It was a pleasure, buddy. We got to do it again.
Definitely. Thanks for showing up.
All right, man. You too.
All right, bye.